which is -1. I identify my slope -3 over 1, and then I do my graphing of my y-intercept first. Okay. Once I graph my y-intercept, then I do my slope, which I go either up or down depending on whether or not it's positive or negative. And I always go running to the right. So we don't run to the left. We only run to the right. So I go down by 3 and I go to the right by 1. And then I connect the dots. Yes.
Technically not matter if you go up or down as long as you put as long as the line is negative.
Correct, yes. I do it in a certain way only so that way I can always ensure that I have an increasing or a decreasing line depending on my slope. But if you guys want to go left and to the left and up, that's okay.
Sometimes I just subconsciously mix up as long as the line is negative.
Yeah. As long as if you have a negative slope, it's a decreasing line, that's fine. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then, again, if I look at number 7, my B is 0. My M is -4 over 1. So I start at my origin, which is at 0, 0. And I go down by 4 and to the right by 1. I didn't go down by 4. And then I play connect the dots. Again, this is written kind of strangely, but it should have been like -6/5 plus 1. So then my y-intercept is 1. And then my slope is -6/5. So I'd be down by 6. And over by 5. Questions that you guys have? So when you have questions that are in standard form, okay, sometimes it is better for you to find x and y intercepts. And sometimes it's better for you to change it into slope-intercept form, okay, to graph. Now, all of these that are here are really good for changing into slope-intercept form, meaning I would subtract, if I look at 12, subtract both sides by 5x. So I get -y is equal to -5x minus 3. Divide everybody by -1. So I get 5x plus 3, and then I can graph from there. Again, y-intercept is 3. My slope is 5 over 1. So I go up 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. And then I connect. Which we did, I think we've done it before already. Okay. So questions that you guys have before I talk about vertical and horizontal lines. Jump to that one. Skip past this assignment. So vertical and horizontal lines. So a vertical line looks like this, and your slope is undefined. So this is where you have undefined slope. So that equation of this line is at x equals 3. So my equation is just the value of x. Okay. If I have a horizontal line, then that slope is equal to 0. And so the slope is 0. My line goes through. Y is equal to -1. So y equals -1 is my equation. It's just the value of y. So all of these, all I want you guys to do is be able to write the equation of the line. Here, this equation here goes through the value x equals -2. So x equals -2 is my equation. My horizontal line is going through 1, 2, 3. So y equals 3 is my equation. Okay. Any equation that is y equals, okay, is parallel to the x-axis, which the x-axis is here, right? Anything that is the form x equals something is parallel to the y-axis. Questions that you guys have about vertical and horizontal lines? So, all the way over here, what's the slope of the line y equals 4? We just said is 0. Any x equals equation, the slope is undefined. So again, undefined for x equals 0. Any equation that's a y equals equation is parallel to the x-axis. Yes, Grant?
Is there like a shorter version of undefined?
No, it's right at the word undefined. Which axis is y equals -1 parallel to? That is the x-axis. And x equals 4 is parallel to the y-axis. So they're just opposite. How do these two graphs differ? So if I were to graph y equals 3, it's a straight line. If I were to graph y equals 3x, my b would be equal to 0 and my slope is equal to 3. So how do they differ? Y equals 3 has, yes, Mason, 0 slope? Huh? Oh, okay. So what about y equals 3x? What kind of slope does it have?
Y equals 3x. Because there's the x there, you would put a 1 underneath, so it'd be a rise of 3 and a run.
Yes. So, questions that you guys have? I'm going to hand you guys this assignment. I only want you to do the odd numbered questions. But I want to go over one of them first before I catch you guys loose. I think that's Huh? Yeah. Okay, so take a look for a moment. Take a look for me on the back side where it says graph each equation by finding the x and y intercept. Because I want to talk about that. The ruler in the shelf, on the shelf in the bucket. Okay. So first, so you guys don't have to go back and look. Your slope formula is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Your slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Your standard form is ax plus by is equal to c. Okay, I want to look at, for a moment, something like, I'm going to do 16 because I'm making you guys do the odd numbered ones. Okay, actually I lied, I'm going to do 18. So I want to graph by finding the x and y intercept. To find the x-intercept, we set y equal to 0 and solve. Okay, so when I set y equal to 0, I get 9x is equal to negative 36. I just get rid of the y term. He's gone. Because anything times 0 is just 0. Yes, Eden.
You said you wanted us to do the odd number questions?
Yes. So I'm going over an even one right now. Because I'm not doing one of your problems that I want you to practice. So divide both sides by 9. So I get x is equal to negative 4. So I'm going to plot 1, 2, 3. Negative 4 on my x-axis. Then to find a y-intercept, I set x equal to 0. So then I get 12y is equal to negative 36. Divide both sides by 12 and I get y is equal to negative 3. So then I graph negative 3, the point negative 3 on my y-axis, and then I connect my 2 points together. So that's how you graph by finding x and y intercepts. I don't care if you find the x-intercept first or the y-intercept, doesn't make any difference which one you find first. But one of them you'll set x equal to 0 and solve, the other one you'll set y equal to 0 and solve. And then you graph both of those. Okay. Questions that you guys have?